You're watching News 54. The political battle supremacy is getting messy and ugly as leaders now regroup to make sure that 2022 general elections is their year. The handshake between President Uhuru Kenyatta and Hun Raila Odinga is giving section of leaders nightmare, with DP Ruto now clearly expressing disappointments. The 2022 general elections are approaching with speed, and Raila Odinga is really growing famous among Mount Kenya people. Citizen TV's boss SK Macharia tasking President Kenyatta with tough task. According to a post by Citizen TV, SK Macharia stated that President Kenyatta should leave Kenya in good hands. According to Dr. Macharia, the handshake process should continue even after President Kenyatta's term comes to an end in 2022. He was speaking on Tuesday during a meeting of the Mount Kenya Foundation and Mr. Odinga in Nairobi. Dr. Macharia went ahead to indicate that Mr. Odinga is a pair of safe hands for the country. The Royal Media Services chairman, who has been an ardent supporter of the handshake, reiterated that corruption should be fought relentlessly for economic growth and transformation to be realized in the country.
Thank you very much. I'm not going to take as much time as Jenga. But what he has said is true. We just like to forget things, and the few words I'm going to say. Me, I was recruited in Kenya government, and I have Joe Kibe there, is my witness, from America, by the government of Mzee Jomo Kenyatta, to come, and that was 1968, by the way. I'm not young. He sent a team to American universities to pick young people for them to come and work for the government. So the few words I'm going to say, I'm going to talk to him about the young man who have talked about young people. You know, the problems we have, we didn't have them during Kenyatta time, Jomo Kenyatta time. We were civil servants. We never left jackets on the desk. We worked very hard. When we were given freedom to do business, we still worked 8 hours plus Saturday, Monday to Friday, and Saturday to midday. And some of us went to set up bars to make extra money. We would never take a cent of government money. We only worked for the government to make money or to provide the services for people to do business, and then the government taxes, and those taxes would then help the businessmen to make money. Even today, first, after 2017 election, so that I don't forget this point of what we are talking about, we almost lost this country. So we know that. Jega has talked about 1991, 92, we know all about it, some of us. The young people may not know. When we almost lost the country, and lost the mountain, by the way. Almost lost the mountain from where Kenyanjui comes from, up, Governor Kenyanjui, the one I'm referring to. After 2017, again, we almost lost the country. Our President Uhuru, you remember, he was sworn in. Was he not sworn in? And if the President is sworn in, he's the Commander-in-Chief. There is nobody who can play around with that government. And some people dared. Led by my friend here, but I was talking to him. You know, some people dared. And they almost, I know Olengo, where is Olengo? James. We were together in Young Turks when we were being beaten by, I'm sure you are going to explain him what I have just said. Some people dared him. But he has that instinct of his father, the love of this country. Somebody with the sword went to look for somebody meddling around somewhere. He found him and told him, let's not tear this country that was left by our father to all of us, among us, and two of us were among us, among Kenyans. That's how the handshake came. Without President Uhuru, there would have been no handshake. We salute him. That handshake, we will ask him to leave it to good hands so that it can continue. The noise we are hearing around, those who don't know Kenya politics, and we know it in and out. Akina George Moho, even if you see them quiet here, Akina Kaguthi, Akina Ede Joroge, we have worked together. We know Kenya politics well. We believe President Uhuru Kenyatta will leave this country in good hands, the hand he went to look for, to shake hands. For this country does not need anything else. If he's going to come and allow corruption to continue in this country, believe me or not, that young man who spoke here so nicely and really touched my heart, because I know I started when I was very young. See, I told you I was recruited in 1978, 68. I was young. If I was 70, I'm 78 now. You can now deduct and find out my age. Yeah? Because we are given opportunities, all you need is give Kenyans, young people, the opportunity. And if you promise them that you eliminate corruption, because there is no any other problem, if we are not corrupt, if we are not going to steal tax money, and the president has told us we are losing 2 billion shillings. Kenya, about 5 years ago, said 1/3 of the budget of this country goes to corruption, goes to private people's pockets. If that money, if you do not allow, there is somebody who was being interviewed the other day on Citizen TV with PRO, and the other one is called Muluka, and he said, Kenyans today, and I heard the young man say, give us jobs. Go to government jobs, they look for government jobs to go and make money. Make sure the government that comes next time to save our young people, to save our country, to develop our country does not allow those who go to government offices to make money. Those young people will be able to make money because money will be available in government. And by the way, what has been stolen, because that's what we are running around, that's why we are campaigning, otherwise the president would have had it over without much of a problem. See our pesa too. Sina campaign. If you prevent that, if you promise these young people of the mountains, we know how to do the work ourselves without stealing. I come from poor family. I came from poor family. I went to US by bus. It took me 9 months with 1,200 shillings, and I left my father and my mother and my father and my 3 sisters without a piece of land in the village. I took a bus from here, a bus down there, and it took me months and months to get to Benghazi, all the way to Seattle. After 9 months, I worked with my own hands in Boeing, sweeping at night to pay for my school fees. And I told you I was recruited to come and given a job to transfer land from Wazungu in Agriculture Development Corporation to Africans, to settlement. And those people, my last word, who say that Kenyatta steal land, come to me, I take you to the archive. Every piece of land, anybody who got land from the British has my signature and Letika Konyo.
Thank you.
You come nearer to the microphone.
Yes.
You told me when I came that, what did you tell me?
When you and I are on the same side,
This time.
I want to repeat a story Mrs. Ainda Ondinga told me one time. She said, you know, Titus, you and I had supporter of UHURU Kenyatta. And our man on your side is SK Macharia. When you get together, this country benefits.